Welcome back to JSA TV Live, where we are coming to you live from the show floor of Yotta in Las Vegas. And we are covering the latest stories, trends, and innovations from leaders across the digital infrastructure community. And we've got a rising leader with us today, which we'll talk about in just a moment. We've got Denitza Arguirova with Provident Data Centers. Thank you so much for coming to JSA TV.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, we hear that you are a finalist for iMason's Emerging Talent Awards to be presented Tuesday night. I think that's today, right?
Yes, tonight.
I know we're on day 2 of a conference when you just start kind of, wondering where am I anymore? But
Right.
Congratulations. How does it feel to be receiving such an honor?
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it truly is an honor to be nominated as a finalist for the iMason's Emerging Talent Award and actually also for the IM 100 Champion Award. So, there's just so many exceptional, industry leaders and professionals and amongst us. So I'm truly grateful to be recognized among them.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 huge honors. Those are some very coveted spots on those lists, I might say.
Yes. Yeah.
So this award, the first one, recognizes rising stars already making an impact despite being a little bit newer to the industry. Can you tell us how you first became interested in the data centers?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, so I've actually always been interested in the technology sector and digital infrastructure, especially on a global scale. And so in my previous career, I used to work in developing and improving national education information systems and the infrastructure around that, specifically in Latin America, Africa, and Asia. And so it was a very nice combination of between, building data systems with the necessary digital infrastructure required, and of course the real estate that accompanies all of that, across very different contexts. And so, transitioning from an international context to a more national one and really diving deep into data center development specifically is very exciting for me, especially in the current dynamic market that we have, and from really starting to find the right site all the way to building these beautiful and very large powered buildings and facilities. So I'm driven by being able to collaborate with inspiring industry leaders and experts, and most importantly, I look forward to really contributing to our digital future and ultimately the next generation.
Yeah, let's talk about the next generation. I can tell that you have a passion for that. You have a passion for the industry and also bringing up that next generation behind you, the future workforce. So,
Sure.
With the shortage of workers in the data center space, what do you recommend to encourage more young leaders such as yourself to get involved?
Yeah, I really do think that innovation is moving a lot faster than the capacity required to operate it and maintain it. So, from an industry perspective, we really need to, and it's something that I would advocate everyone in the industry to do, is to, increase the awareness and encourage engagement for youth and the next generation, as we mentioned, so that, we could align better the capacity supply and the youth that is coming out from these generations to the market need. But to the youth, to get back to your point, to the youth, I would recommend to really, keep curious, to keep up to date with all the market trends, to stay engaged wherever possible through, conferences and networking, and that way to really understand the environment, the digital infrastructure industry, and see where help is needed, because help truly is needed in this very fast-paced industry. And lastly, I would say to continue learning, because all along the way, because we are all learning today. Everyone in the industry is learning, considering all the changing aspects of these kinds of developments. So in summary, I would say really to keep curious, keep learning, and ultimately stay engaged.
That's such great advice.
Yeah.
I can tell that you like the passion that you have for the
Absolutely.
industry and for just bringing up that next generation workforce truly comes through. So I am very glad to see that you are being hopefully being recognized tonight as a winning person
Yeah.
from iMason's. But good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for stopping by JSA TV. We appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
All right. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. Stick around, much more to come here from the show floor of Yotta. In the meantime, everyone stay curious and stay connected.